See what having a routine does for your life? I don't know, man. I'm just feeling good. But girl, let's get into this day. What's up, fam? Welcome back to another weekly vlog in the life of Felicia Jarrell. I'm about to get ready for the day, do everything that I need to do, and then me and the kids are gonna head to church. It is a busy Sunday. I need to go and grocery shop for whatever they are eating for lunch this week. We need to meal prep for the week. We need to do all of that because it is back to school week, girl. Woo! The kids are going back to school this week. I'm so excited for them. They're excited. They're ready. So trying to get a lot just prepped and done and set up for today so that they can feel prepared. They actually don't go back until Tuesday, so we'll have Monday. As far as whatever doesn't get done, we can push it off to tomorrow. But today the biggest thing is, of course, groceries, meal prep, all of that stuff, just resetting. I'm going to do a lot of house reset once they go to school. That's what I've decided. I'm not even going to stress myself out trying to force them to do things. I think my son is washing his clothes today. Probably need to wash my daughter's clothes, need to wash their bed sheets, just all of the things. And here is my son now. Hello. What's up? Let me see what you got on. Okay.
I'm gonna go into the show one day.
Oh. Anyway, so child, let's get ready for church before we end up not going.
I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am, I am. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am, I am. I seen another day, seen another breath, and I seen another.
Alright, girls, so I am ready for church. This is the outfit. Of course, I'm going to put something over my shoulders. But it's basically like this super flowy jumpsuit. And I'm wearing just some leopard Dior sandals to go with my leopard headscarf. So I'm going to put on like a black jacket. Probably a denim jacket because, you know, millennial. But of course, we're running about 5 minutes behind. So I got to go now. I'll see y'all when I get back. I currently am sitting outside of Aldi. I can't tell y'all the last time I've ever shopped at Aldi. I've maybe shopped at Aldi 2 or 3 times in my life. My mother loves Aldi, and I have a few girlfriends that keep speaking highly of Aldi. And then just given the current situation of life right now, I need to find a multitude of ways to scale back, to save, to do all of the things, right? To just be more responsible, be a good steward with our funds, because the kids are starting school this week, so they need lunches, we need dinner, we need breakfast, we need snacks. We need all of the things. So I have my list. I did use my reminder app in my phone. Y'all know that's how me and my kids and my husband get down, is we use the groceries reminder app in the phone. So I was on Pinterest this morning looking up different recipes and things that I could do, and I created me a list, and we finna go in Aldi and see what we can get, what feels good, what feels right. If I don't find everything in Aldi, girl, I'm going over to H-E-B. Just know that. So let's go into the store.
Don't be in a rush to try to find a man. Just keep getting closer with God and trusting in His plans. Don't fall for the hype on the gram, they follow trends. Making toxicity look cute, that ain't romance. You gotta be better than. If the man upstairs know your name, I advise you know your worth. Get you a man, treat you like a queen, and always gonna put God first. Don't return to your past, I know it hurt. Last time they put you on a shirt. Glory to God that now you're living. Don't go back, it might be worse. Beautiful to be treated like dirt. Don't rush it, put it on pause. Let God satisfy your thirst. He don't pray at all. You know that ain't gon' work. Yahweh died for you, sweetheart. It's better that you deserve.
I finally made it back home, and I'm not doing no meal prep today. We're at 7 o'clock in the evening. I don't know what it is, but we just assume that we have more time than we actually have. I ended up leaving the house probably closer to 4. You heifers ain't tell me that Aldi was really the GOAT. Y'all did not tell me that. I got so much stuff and spent $150. Went to H-E-B got a quarter of the stuff for $120. But nevertheless, the fact still remains. Ain't nobody tell me about Aldi. Not like that. Y'all know where to catch me every week from now on. Costco, Aldi, HEB. Just saying, add Aldi into the rotation because I was sitting up there when I checked out. What you said? What? $147 and what? This would have been $300 instantly. So I'm very proud of myself today. I don't know what we're eating for dinner. If I'm being honest, if I'm keeping it a buck right now, because I have absolutely no desire to cook a single thing. My kids are putting up the groceries. My son is on this quesadilla kick thing that is about to drive me and his sister crazy. So I don't know. I know my husband should be home by 8. We just gonna end the night here because I know I'm not gonna cook nothing. At least not nothing worth watching. And I will see y'all in the morning.
If you take me, I'll go even to the unknown. And I'll be right here, and I'll meet you there. You won't leave me alone, even in the unknown. And I'll be right here, and I'll meet you there. Yeah. I've been through the fire, I've been through the storm. Seen a lot of love, I've seen a lot of war. Took a lot of losses, then I took some more. Even through it all, I know you fighting for me. Through all my lowest days, when I was losing faith, through all the tears and pain, still though I wouldn't trade. None of it wasn't it all, making me something better than what I've been. And I want it, I'm loving it, let's run it, I'm saying. When I'm low, still I know that I'm not alone.
Good morning, fam. So it's Monday here. Y'all know how yesterday went. We did the grocery shopping and all of that, and I was just completely exhausted, and there was no cooking. I did end up making spaghetti. Like I told the kids, I said, all I got in me is a good old mama meal spaghetti. It was great. It was delicious, all the good things. But this morning I got up and decided to essentially reset the house. The kids are going back to school officially tomorrow. So it's time to get the house in order. The new thing is that my kids are actually going to have to clean their own bathrooms this go round. My kids are used to having a housekeeper. They've had a housekeeper girl at least 5+ years. So they have never really had to, other than surface level, they've never really had to truly deep clean. So now they're having to learn what it means to deep clean their own spaces and their own bathrooms, which I feel is going to give them a better appreciation for what they actually have in life. So I went and bought them individual toilet bowl wands and the drops, and they got Clorox wipes. There are no phones today. There is cleaning, prepping for school, getting your clothes pulled out for the entire week. I'm going to be working on lunches and meal prep and all of that stuff. That's what our day is going to look like. My husband, he tried to fill as many oils as he could last night before he got tired. So I got to step over here into this section and start filling oil bottles because we have got to get those out. It is imperative that we get them out, and we get them out now. Kids are going to be handling upstairs because that's where they live. And they're getting older. My kids are old. They're 8 and 12. They need to clean. They ain't toddlers. They did live a very privileged life, and I'm pleased to be able to have given them that, but I do still want them to have skills that are necessary in life because the ebbs and flows of life are always going to come. I'm learning that, especially now at 35, but I don't have to worry because my parents made sure that I had skills. So I want to make sure that they also have those same skills. So that's pretty much all that I have going on today. I did not do my Artist Way pages this morning. So at some point I need to still do that. Even though I didn't do it as soon as I woke up, I still want to make sure that I'm consistently doing it every single day. So that's something that I do want to sit down and do today. I probably need to go and clear out a bunch of emails and all of that at some point in the day. But right now, meal prep is my priority, cleaning this house, getting everything set for the week ahead. So that's what we're finna do as far as today goes, girl.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby, I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you.
Girl, I feel like I've been cooking for 2.5 hours straight. Probably because I got the egg muffins done. I did the quesadillas that my son wanted. My daughter wanted sandwiches. I did that. Prep fruit. I did my meal prep for the week. The only thing that I didn't get to before I just got tired was like dinner meals. And so for now, I'm gonna take a break because my back is starting to burn. Everything else is already put up. The kitchen is already cleaned. Like, I'm telling you, 2.5 hours just bought me back about 12 hours of my time for the week. And I love that for me. So I'm about to go take me a little lunch break and then we'll resume. I gotta work on FJ stuff, start getting those oils and stuff filled, and then go back to cooking. Good morning. Welcome back. Oh my gosh. It's Tuesday. Good morning, sis. It is Tuesday and my kids have gone back to school. The kids are back at school. Listen, I did not have time to show y'all what the morning looked like because it was a little chaotic. It actually wasn't as bad as I anticipated. Their alarms went off. They didn't wake up. But outside of that, everything was done. They packed their lunches. They did everything they need to do. They took their little back to school picture. I dropped off Faith. Tay went to the bus stop. All is great. So this morning, I've really just been sitting down, reflecting because I just realized this is my first week of a new normal. Literally. This is my first week of a new normal. I made the announcement on Friday. It is the 12th. So 4 days later? And I now have to reestablish my morning routine, my day-to-day. What does that look like? Now, so I decided we're going to start here with you. And we're going to talk about what is my weekly to-do list for the week. So this week, obviously, I need to plan. No, I didn't plan on Sunday. No, I didn't plan on Monday because I didn't know what I was going to plan. But one thing about me is I need order. I need a system. So even if I'm writing down nothing, then that needs to be the plan. But I need things written down so that I can function and focus and keep the train moving. Because although I'm in the waiting, it doesn't mean you stop working, right? So working for me is preparing, making room for whatever God is about to bring into my life next, creating space for that, for getting my mindset right, for healing, just all the things that I need to do to prepare Felicia for whatever this journey is about to look like for me. So that's number one. Number two, I do have to take my son to school in the morning starting tomorrow for football practice. So we gotta leave the house at 6:30. But Dahlia is gonna be taking the girls to school. I'm gonna be picking the girls up. So a win is a win in that situation. I only gotta take one kid to school. I'm still doing the artist way. Last week was a little bit of a flop. Honestly, I wrote 4 out of the 7 days, but I did not get to do my artist solo day. Because listen, if a girlfriend called me and say, let's go hang out, let's go kick it, I'm going to go every single time. You should know that about me. I love my girls. I'm going to kick it. So there was no solo date. I need to plan for that this week. And then, what else do we have going on? Oh, me and Jasmine, we are doing a work call tomorrow, where me and her are going to strategize and just map out what does my new content look like? What do I want to share with the world? What do I want to teach the world? What do I want to show the world? All the things. We need to come up with some type of schedule around this mix because winging it is not for the faint at heart. I like schedules. I like knowing what's happening. I like having something always in the bank, ready to throw and go and do what I need to do. And honestly, I think that's it. Oh, besides fulfilling the rest of the FJ shower oils. So we were able to fill and pour most of all the bottles. Glow is the last one, and then the body butter. So I'm trying to get that knocked out between today, tomorrow, and start shipping by Thursday, because the girls don't be wanting to wait. I can't blame them for not wanting to wait. I will say this is the first time with Felicia Jarrell that I've ever had a delay like this. We always do pre-order, so people know when we do pre-order, this is what we're gonna do. But this go around, this is the first time that my dad wasn't involved in the process. So we usually map out the pre-orders around when he'll come in town or when he's available. And now that it was just me and my husband, there were definitely a lot of factors that did not come into play that I didn't even consider or even know about. When we did this pre-order, it was 2 months ago, and I wasn't intending on closing my business at that point. My husband did not have a job outside of Gold Mine & Cocoa at that point. There are so many different factors that we did not factor in. On top of that, I actually promoted this time, so I got almost triple the amount of orders than what I'm typically accustomed to. So when we went to purchase all of the supplies, the place that I go to locally, which y'all saw last week, they didn't have anything in stock. They didn't have the carrier oils, they didn't have nothing. They barely had all of the vessels that we needed to fulfill. So there was a lot logistically, which is why I keep saying I don't know what I'm gonna do with Felicia Jarrell right now. I need to figure that out. It may become an exclusive thing where it becomes a wait list and we fulfill based on that wait list. We just take orders as we get to you on the wait list. I just have really had some time to reflect on how I want to run and operate any business moving forward. There are a lot of things that I don't want to take into FJ that happen in GNC. So I'm just being very cautious and very mindful and just trying to decipher, is this something I need to continue right now, or maybe I should just put it on the shelf until I'm for sure about the direction that I want it to go in. I'll tell you what I'm loving right now is my Substack. I'm loving my Substack. I love writing on my Substack. I love showing up on Substack, and I love showing up on YouTube. If you ask me what are the 2 top things that I'm loving right now, YouTube and Substack. And so I just want to serve more in that capacity and in that area. I like the way God has allowed me to pour into that space. I'm just like, I really want to focus on building my Substack. So that's all that's going on with me right there. Girl, I am rambling. I'm talking so much. And my nail appointment is in 30 minutes. The girls bought me a gift card to go get my nails done. Dahlia and Lisa, shout out to them. Appreciate them so much because they knew that your girl was struggling. And they know how I feel about feel good, play good. I don't care what you're going through. You always look good through it. So I'm about to get ready for the day, go get my nails done. I know I'm going to lunch with Lisa, and we're going to catch up at some point between all that. Cool?
All right, girls. So I am currently sitting in the walker line at the school. I did make it to the nail shop. However, they were not able to finish my nails, so I actually have to go back to the nail shop today. Typically, when I go to the nail shop, it takes Allison literally an hour in and out to do my nails. But she has been trying to build her staff and stuff at her new salon. And so she had one of her newer nail techs do my nails. I was like, hey, just do one regular color or whatever because I gotta go. But Allison felt like because my girlfriends had paid for me to get the full shebang bang. So I left, went and had lunch with Lisa, and then I came to the school. I don't see neither one of these youngins. There's my daughter. See? Hey.
Alright, I see you.
Do you see me?
Yes, ma'am.
I will say, it was also weird to have to leave my nail appointment because I was like, oh, I got to pick up my daughter. That is like, oh my goodness. There's little micro adjustments that are having to be made. They're not anything for me to like, lose it about, right? Or anything like that. It's just these little moments of realization where I'm like, oh, I have to consider this now. Whereas I didn't have to consider it before. Now, where they at? She said she see me. But they ain't made it to the car yet. Well, hello. I did. Where were y'all?
We are trying to find the car.
Aren't they pretty? Oh, all right. So I finally made it back home, girl. It is literally almost 6 o'clock in the evening. after we dropped off Ava at her house, me and Faith went back to the nail shop so that I could finish getting my nails done. Really nice as always, but I just walked in the house and I got a PR package, if I can open it up. Age Perfect Age Defying Serum. It has collagen peptide and vitamins B3 and C. Apparently it is only at Walmart is what this card says. Dude, this is some pretty packaging. Look at this. That is so pretty. Little Pump Duo Serum. Thank you, L'Oreal, for sending me some PR. Keep it coming, girl, because I'm gonna use this. This is the first night that I feel like I have nothing to do. Food is cooked. The light is still out a little bit. It's been raining all day, so the sun ain't really been out at all. But the light is still somewhat out. I don't feel immediately tired and sleepy. And it's not 8:39 p.m. at night. It's 6 p.m. So I feel like let's go on and knock this out because I got other things to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's a long day because me and Jasmine are doing the content day and all of that. So there's other things that need to occur and need to happen. So I am going to finish this book because I want to start on the other one. Let's see, what chapter am I on? I have 6 chapters. This is 6 chapters to go. So I'm gonna sit back and read, mind my business, and I will see y'all tomorrow.
I guess you wonder where I've been.
I finally finished, and it only took me about an hour and a half to wrap it up. Let me tell you something. If you know me, you know that I am not really a big fiction reader at all, but in this current season, God has just given me time to explore and to discover new things and to read other things than business, self-development, improvement, personal growth. And although it took me forever to read this book, this is such a good read. Good morning, sis. So it is 6:30 in the morning and I just dropped off my son at school for his first football practice of the year. Here's what I can tell you. I already know with this new routine and figuring out what my day-to-day is going to look like. Here's some things that I have currently figured out in my head. We got to test them out and see if it makes sense, but I gotta roll out of bed 5:30 at the very latest, period. I need to wake up, make my bed, put on my workout clothes or whatever I'm gonna put on. Gotta leave the house 6:20, drop him off, get back 6:35, strike out 7 o'clock for my 3-mile walk, be back in 8:30, shower, get ready for the day, 9 o'clock. That's all I got right now. I got between the hours of 5 and 9 figured out because I said, oh, real life has begun today, baby. Real life has started today. So I'm about to get in this house. I did not do my stream of conscious writing, so I'm about to do that. I got about 25 minutes for that, and then I'm gonna strike out for my morning walk. Proud of me, girl. So I made it out on my walk. I'm currently at 1.3 miles. I would like to get 3 miles in today, but honestly, it's looking like 2 is what the magic number is going to be. I actually didn't end up leaving the house until 7:30 because it dawned on me, I have another child and she leaves the house at 7:20. And so I needed to be there to see her off, make sure she had all her stuff and all of that. So when Dahlia picked her up, that's when I struck out. So I gotta readjust my routine. 7:30 is when I strike out and walk. So that gives me till 8:30, 9, shower. I don't know, girl, my day may not get started till about 9:30, 10 instead of 9. So that's currently my thought process, is just figuring out what's the best routine to me. What can I consistently do? Having an anchor in your routine, I know, is always really important. And by anchor, what I mean by that is one thing that's consistent, right? What's the one thing in your routine that doesn't change? That's a guarantee. And then you build around that anchor. That's how you establish a good solid routine. And then as you build, you create more anchors, right? So there are things in your routine that are flexible, say
the walk, right? But there are things that are anchors. Dropping off my son to school, those are guarantees. Those things it isn't changing. So once you figure out what that anchor is, you figure out the time that it takes to execute that anchor, then you build around it. So that's basically how I intend to establish my new routine and consistently get my walking in, girl, because I'm looking good. I don't know, I still got a little. Your girl done lost 60 pounds. And I ain't going back. Let's be clear. Never going back. So this has to be maintained. Especially if I do have to come off the shot, I have to find ways to discipline myself and maintain this until I'm able to resume. So much. This morning was a good morning. The Lord just really downloaded some things in my spirit this morning as I was waking up, and allowed Holy Spirit to just pour into me and share some direction and some instruction with me, which is what I have been looking for, is what I have been praying for. Lord, what's the strategy? What do you want me to do now? I can't keep sitting duck, right? We got to eat. Bills got to be paid. And if I can, in some shape, form, or fashion, I would love to make things right over time with people that were affected by my closure. So it's like, Lord, I'm your daughter. I'm your favorite one. Show me a little favor. But I did get a really good download from Holy Spirit this morning. So I'm very grateful for that, girl. Them golf carts, they be rolling through with them golf carts. My husband wants a golf cart so bad. Eventually, we will get him one. But for right now, he gonna ride that car and I'm gonna walk these walks. But anyway, so that's what I'm finna do. I'm gonna go up here, turn around, head back, because I'm at 1.5 now. So if I go, turn around, head back. Well, you know what? I might be at 3. I might make it to 3 by 8:30. That's 30 more minutes. I should be able to do a mile and a half in 30 minutes. Because it's right at 8 o'clock now. So let's get these 3 miles in, girl. This is how you start your day. This is what I always pray for, man. Slow mornings, ease, peace. Can't nothing beat peace. Peace is not for sale. I'll tell you that. So let me get this walk in, and I'll see y'all back at the house.
Yeah, I do think it's time to. So I've been receiving teach in my spirit lately stronger than I have. I think we always talked about it, and I just never pursued it because of my own hang-ups and apprehensions and really just making excuses as to why I just felt like I'm not qualified enough. But I just felt like the Holy Spirit has shared with me recently, you're actually more than qualified to teach people. And the only reason that you're not, like, this new season that I'm bringing you to is bringing a level of abundance that you haven't even scratched the surface with. But until I open my mouth, it's null and void, right? But I do think there's also experience that I have that people need in navigating the pivots and what happens when you close the business, and finding that joy, but giving people a perspective biblically from faith, but then also giving them the experience and the knowledge while also showing them how to maintain their joy, giving the full gamut in a sense. But when I woke up this morning, the Lord just shared with me, and I'm talking about, you be asleep, but you could just hear the Holy Spirit just, I got you, but this what you finna focus on. I've been writing almost daily for 8 years. If I don't know nothing else, I know how to write. I know how to spark something. You know what I'm saying? I know how to offer insight and transformation, the gentle. I know how to do all of those things through my words. But imagine if I reached 3,000 people a month. But I'm literally teaching from the comfort of my home with the way that I want to do it on my time, right?
Before, as far as the reset of you teaching and you going to have these conversations and things like that, or where you're talking through thoughts or things that you've learned, you can basically video that same newsletter you started
And break it
down point by point. So it's really just gonna be about you repurposing content.
Girl, let me grab my calendar. You love to make people work. I was okay with thinking I might have to be poor for a little while. No,
It's not. At the end of the day, my goal is always to serve people. That's always my heart. Even though this did not go the way I would have done it. It did not go the way that I would have done it at all. But I know, like I said before, I do know for a fact the way that it happened was the only way I would have let it go.
Right.
Period. It had to be where I was backed up against a corner and had no way. It had to fall apart. And I gotta be persecuted. It's par for the course. But I wouldn't have let it go. I'm telling you right now.
So we're conditioned that to get free, you gotta be on vacation.
Exactly. But that's also why I document everything, because I feel like seeing a black woman truly be free is important.
It can't be work. It is work. We gotta put in the work on the front end while you're doing it. If it feels like work every single time, you're going to stop.
I'm absolutely gonna stop. Listen. So yesterday, we left off. Your girl was doing a lot of things at one time. Me and Jasmine decided to have a strategy day yesterday, which was so good. However, it went from about 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. Last night, and in between our strategy session and all of that, I also was trying to put the labels on the FJ oils. I ordered the boxes today. We getting these joints up and out of here today, tomorrow, because I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I absolutely love what I do. Don't ever get it twisted. But I also know my strengths and I know my weaknesses. And I know that I am the best Felicia with a team. When Felicia has to do certain things that are not my strengths, but it's okay. All is well. Like I said, I'm making some decisions. I am making some changes. Everything in my life is changing. It feels like nothing is bolted down except for me. I am the root, but everything else is a branch at this current juncture. So if the branch gets plucked, so be it. But today, I have a lot of things going on. That's why I didn't check in last night, because girl, I was tired. We got off that phone. We accomplished so much. I will say the thing with working with Jasmine again means we gonna get stuff done, because every visionary needs executors and they need strategists. I am a big picture thinker. Yes, I look at the details and all of that, but when it comes to the how-to and the execution of the details, not my jam. Can I do it? Yes. Do I want to do it? Heck no. So having somebody that sees the details and then is like, this is how we're going to execute the details, it's like a gold mine. No pun intended, but hey, it is what it is. So working with my boo again, we were talking, we were like, let's get the gang back together. Like, that's how that felt. Like, girl, let's get the gang back together. All we really need is Bree to keep us from spiraling all the time. That's all. But it felt good to just have somebody that has always latched on to the vision and the purpose that God gave me. And also knowing what her vision and her purpose is for her life, and understanding that we're better together, we're stronger together, and we can help each other reach both of our goals, right? It's not we're just focused on Felicia's goals. No, we helping each other get to the finish line. So I just love having my sis back in the fold of me figuring out, girl, what is life like right now? And also having that accountability partner. So that was yesterday, but today I actually have quite a few things
on my plate today that need to get done. I need to go and find a Goodwill drop off, girl, because Faith done had these 3-4 bags of clothes that are about to drive me crazy if I keep seeing them in the same spot. So I need to drop those off. I ordered the boxes. I was going to go and pick them up, and then I thought, this is way too much on me. So let's order some boxes, get those done. I need to finally drop off these books at the library. Judge somebody else. Do not judge me. They've been in my car. I just had not made it to the library yet. So I need to go and drop off books at the library. Neiman Marcus actually sent me a $100 gift card, and I appreciate these in this season because I feel like, Lord, you are still treating me. And I ain't got no income. And you still finding ways to bless your girl, because everybody online likes to think that they know all these things and that they can have an opinion and that's cool, because one thing about it, I've been doing this long enough that the block button is my best friend. Do with that information what you will, but I feel no ways. Neiman Marcus, bless your girl. So I need to go to Neiman's. They also gave me a perk card, so I'm thinking treat and lunch. That's what I'm feeling today, but I do need to change clothes if I'm going to Neiman's, because I still got my workout clothes on. I actually did not go walk because I was looking at my schedule and just like what I need to do. It dawned on me, if I go walk, that's a solid hour, maybe an hour and a half of my time. I'm gonna tell y'all what the biggest issue is I gotta pick up these kids at 3 o'clock. Like that, I'm settling into it, but it is derailing my day, because it's like, oh my gosh, so my day has to be over by 2 every day. I wasn't leaving the house till 11, 12. So now I gotta leave the house at 9, 10 in the morning to actually get 3 to 4 hours in and get all the things that I need to get. Girl, I'm still processing all this. This is the second day of me dropping my son off at school at 6:30 in the morning. But what I will say, as far as my routine goes, day 2, I actually felt really good about day 2. I woke up this morning. I got myself together. I put on my workout clothes because my mind was dropping off, and then I'm going to walk. I just went ahead and did the routine. Even though I realized once I got home, you probably don't want to walk. I'm going to walk later today. You know what? I'm going to keep these clothes on, because I'm going to walk later today. I'm going to walk this evening. So basically, I just rearranged. We're still going to commit to this walk. It's just going to happen later in the day. That's what I meant by having things that are anchors and things that are flexible within your routine. So the anchor is my son drop off, right? Made my bed. That's an anchor. I do that as soon as I get up out of the bed. Figuring out what's the most consistent things that I can do, but allowing myself the grace to be flexible in some of those things. So for me, it's more of the commitment to the walk rather the time the walk happens. But anyway, it's literally 9:55 a.m. because I've been sitting down, going over all of the things that we had mapped out yesterday, and just how am I going to execute this? How am I going to get this done? I'm really excited. I've gotten a few people to inquire about me consulting and coaching them and all of that. And I've been able to send my links out to some people. So I'm looking to book 3 clients this month. We'll see, who knows? But it just feels exciting to feel like myself again. And y'all, please forgive me if you thought this was gonna be 3 to 6 months of sadness. That's not me. And that's also not what the word of God says. So that part over. We're still in the messy middle, but we're not gonna keep being sad in the messiness of it all. So we gotta keep moving forward, and we gotta do the things that we are called to do. We gotta walk out our purpose. And so this week, I'm just finally feeling like myself again. I'm feeling grounded. I'm feeling like I'm figuring things out. I don't have it all figured out, and I'm okay with that, but I'm figuring things out little by little, and I'm feeling more excited. Yesterday was probably the first time I wrote on a calendar in a very long time. I actually had things to write on a calendar that were establishing my weekly routine, and I love that for me because I'm a systems in order kind of girl. But anyway, I'm going to keep this on. Neiman's will be all right. I ain't got to be fancy as long as the money being spent, right? So I'm going to keep this on. We finna go run some errands. We going to wrap up. I'm hoping to get to Neiman's by noon so that I can be headed back out by 2. Which means if I'm headed back out this way by 2, I should be pulling right up to the school, grab the girls. Then I can come and read, and then I can go walk. See what having a routine does for your life? I don't know, man. I'm just feeling good. But girl, let's get into this day.
All right, sis. So I made it out the house at 10:40. But in my defense, I decided to change shirts. I didn't change my pants, but I was like, girl, you can look a bit more together than this. And maybe try to spruce your face up. So I don't have on a full beat or nothing. But let me tell y'all, the Nessa Myricks, the Yummy Balm, that is a summer go-to for me when I just need an even skin complexion and I'm not trying to do too much. Throw that on, put a little blush on the cheeks, a little mascara. I didn't even fill in my brows. I just used the Refy brow gel. So I used the brow gel, lip. It took me 5 minutes. But I feel way more put together than how I was about to go up there. I'm about to pick me up some Chick-fil-A because I realized on the way out the door I hadn't eaten anything. So I need to eat because the last thing we need is for me to get hangry out in these streets. So I'm gonna pick me up that, and then from there I actually need to go to Discount Tire. That was not on my agenda, but my air in 3 of my tires has been showing low all week, and so I just really want them to put some air in my tires. But if it's gonna take them all day, don't even worry about it. I'll come back, but we gonna see. And the reason why I'm like, let me go ahead and go now is because it is by the dry cleaners and I need to drop off dry cleaning. So I'm like, 2 birds, 1 stone, and I'm hoping that I see while there a Goodwill drop off, because if there's a Goodwill drop off, now I done knocked out 3 birds, 1 stone. And if that's the case, instead of heading to the library first, I'm going to head to the mall first, and then I'll drop by the library on my way back, because the library is closer to my house. It's 10 minutes away. It's not far at all. So it's no point in me doing too much. Girl, let me get this order on Chick-fil-A in, because I'm playing games. I'm finna use some points today, because I ain't supposed to be eating out, but I got points. As long as I got points, I can eat somewhere. That's how I feel about it. So why is it charging me $1.16? Oh, it must be for the drink. Man, they know they could've. It's okay. I had some money on my Chick-fil-A card too. I have oh shucks, I thought I sent it through. 1 second.
Are you Christy?
Felicia.
Let's see. There it is. Cool. Got the reward, and we're all good to go.
Thank you.
What?
You heard him say, got the reward. Baby, yes. God has been rewarding me. Look, I can't explain it. I cannot make it make sense. But that's like, I think the beauty of God is that it wasn't designed to make sense. It was designed for you to believe and for you to have faith. And if everything made sense, what would we need faith for? Clock it. So I just feel like the way that God has been providing, and that doesn't mean that we have a surplus or that we have extra, anything like that. Girl, I was just at Aldi, fell in love, by the way. I'm in the line, used my rewards points to get some Chick-fil-A. My friends did a nice gesture and got my nails done this week. You can take life one of 2 ways, and it's all about perspective. You can walk through life always complaining, always woe is me, being the victim. I've been around enough victims in life that I just decided it wouldn't be my story. Or you can shift your perspective and find the provision in the little things. Find the joy, find the gratefulness. Wow, God, I didn't have maybe the funds, but I had the points to get myself a meal. Wow, God, I had no intention of getting my nails done, but you placed it on my friends' hearts to bless me in that way, knowing that that's something that I truly care about. You know what I'm saying? Wow, God, just go through your day saying, wow, God. Girl, it will blow your mind if you just shift the perspective of the way everything is happening in your life. I tell people, as of recently, I'm a writer. That doesn't mean I have a book out yet or anything like that, but I'm a writer, I'm an author. And the more that I think about the direction that God is leading me into, which is teaching business and building community via my Substack and all of that, He prepared me for 8 years for this. And what do I mean by that? I have been writing emails that convert. that changed lives, that do all these things for 8 years. Girl, what was I saying? He all grinning and skinning, child. Go on, baby Bell. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying, but I know I'm gonna come back to it. Girl, it was profound too. Oh, my Substack. I told you I was gonna come back to it. My Substack, for me, and the way that God has shown it to me through Holy Spirit and through my dreams, if you are wanting to learn with no fluff, with raw truth and all of that, that's the place to be following me. Real talk. Because he has shown me what I need to do. You know what? Just watch and see. He's also shown me when to shut up. So here it is. God has been showing me how to hush in this season. He's shown me over the years, you talk too much. Like Joseph did in the Bible, where Joseph had a dream. He went and told his brothers. His brothers were disgusted by the dream. Who does he think he is? And we gonna bow before his feet and da-da-da-da. Had another dream, didn't learn from the first example, went and told him again, and then they plotted to kill his tail. Sometimes you just gotta learn when to hush. So I'm hushing. But what I will say is that this part I can share. If you are ready for transformation, if you are ready to get the insight and the ahas and all of that as you build your kingdom business and all of that, you do need to become a paid subscriber on my Substack. I say that boldly and I say that confidently because I know the value that it's going to bring to your life, and I know the transformation that you will receive over time. So hop on over there, girl. It's going to pop up somewhere on this screen. I'm going to help you out. But anyway, so I just have been shifting my narrative. I don't believe in being sad for long. I do believe in feeling the feels, processing the processes, but don't give energy to things that don't move your life forward. That's how I feel. Now, if you deem that whatever you're doing in life, the energy that you're giving it is going to move your life forward, by all means, continue to do it. But if it's not moving your life in a positive direction, moving you towards the next level or whatever the case may be, why are you doing it? Don't worry. I'll wait. Alright, sis. So I managed to get all of my major errands done for the day. Everything that was on our list. My last drop for today is at UPS, which is kind of across the street from my house. But let me say, today was a really good day. Sometimes you just need to be outside and be by yourself with nobody else commanding your time. I got to the school on time. I did everything that I set out to do. So I feel real accomplished. Now I can ease into the weekend, you know what I'm saying, and do what I need to do there. I'm currently sitting outside of the snow cone place right now because I told y'all, once these kids got back in school, the snow cones, it was about to be up. So day is ending good. I do still have work to do when I get home as far as finishing up the labels. Hopefully the boxes have arrived so I can start putting the boxes together so that we can get these orders out. I'm gonna be doing as much as I possibly can. I'll have to edit YouTube tomorrow as well, so I'm gonna have to split the day, but everything that I absolutely need to get done before tomorrow is done. So that'll be my only focus, is trying to pack orders, doing what I gotta do there, and then splitting it and editing my YouTube video so that can be up. Here's my daughter.
They're opening up right now.
How are the cookies? They good?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, girl. They opening up. I seen her lift the shade. She putting out the little sign. So I'm finna go get me a snow cone and just enjoy the rest of my evening. I gotta do my evening walk as well. So the sun is gonna set, because baby, this Texas heat ain't no joke. So the sun, it looks like it's going to set at 8:13. So I'll strike out at 7:45. I didn't get that many steps in today. It's telling me I barely got in 2,000 steps. I have been in the car most of the day, so that would make sense. But I need to get towards my goal. That's it, that's all. I need to get towards my goal. All right, let me go order my snow cone, and I will see y'all later. So we made it outside for the walk. It is 7:56. I'm already 0.8 of a mile in. So I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna do a second mile or if I'm just gonna call it a night at the 1. I don't know. In the mornings, I'll be pumped. I'm ready to go, give me 3 miles. In the evenings, you're gonna receive this one and be grateful. That's how that feels. But I finished doing all of the labels on the oils and all of that. I think the boxes just got delivered to the house. So that's also good news, because I can start packing up stuff tomorrow, getting that out. And now I'm doing my walk. So when I get home, I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna do my evening routine. Yes, I still have makeup on my face. Judge somebody else. So I had to make some serious decisions. It was either take your makeup off and don't go outside, or girl, forget it and do it. So here we are, and I will clean my face when I get in the house. I'm proud of me. This is day 2 of trying to establish new routines, giving myself grace in it, but also committing to it. I feel better. I feel like I'm gaining more clarity and momentum. I'm doing my stream of conscious writing. I'm waking up more refreshed, not as tense. Honestly, it's probably the happiest I've been in a long time. Ironically, I'm not sure how I'm able to be happy outside of God and the joy that He gives and the peace that He brings, but I'm happy, girl. All my neighbors is outside walking. It's about 4 or 5 of them around here walking too. Feel like I got a little community. So I'm about to finish my walk, and I'll see y'all in the morning.
If you see a Jack in the Box bag, it's been a morning. This is like, the egg rolls are my comfort go-to. I didn't stick to my routine this morning for a multitude of reasons. I don't feel bad about it. I'm not punishing myself, because I did wake up. I took my son to school. I made my bed. I did put on my workout clothes, all of that. But I just needed a moment today. I needed a moment this morning to feel the feels. I was being notified about a couple of things from my girlfriends, and that part didn't shake me, but sometimes having certain conversations can just be draining. You know what I mean? We still on this. We still dealing with this. So it was just like that. And I'll be glad when this too shall pass. But I understand everything takes time. So I'm grateful to have people that got my back though. They got my back, that are looking out for me, for sure. But I did that, and then I had to go to Michael's because I was trying to fill these body butters by hand. Girl, I don't know what I was thinking. So I had to go to Michael's and get some assistance so I can get these body butters done, because they will be done today. Hear me, and hear me clearly. Come hell or high water, they will be done today. These orders are getting out this weekend. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm tired. I'm ready for it to be done. I'm tired of my kitchen looking a mess. Like all of the things. I'm not a neat freak, but I do require cleanliness. And seeing all this stuff stacked up in my dining room like this is driving me nuts, literally. So it's like, we gotta wrap this up, because that's gotta go. I wanna make people happy as I can be. I need to get them their stuff. I just need a moment, girl. So when you need a moment, you go get some Jack in the Box egg rolls. All right, I put the food away, but I know you wanted to see what I got from Neiman's yesterday because remember they gave me a gift card that I needed to use and get all of that done. So, are you ready? Girl, I haven't even opened it. But this is Serene. This is by Fragrance Du Bois. And this is a 2.53 ounce, so 75 milliliter. When I smelled it in store yesterday, I was immediately in love. I have been looking up these fragrances on Neiman's for quite some time now because I always look on Neiman's website before I go in and purchase anything just to see what I might be looking for. But when I got there, so they hadn't carried these in store prior to now. But apparently they took out House of Beau. Why, I don't know. But House of Beau is no longer at Neiman's. So they took out House of Beau, and this is one of the fragrances that they replaced House of Beau with. And so, let me tell you, girl, open it up. Girl, how much packaging did they? Ooh, this box is pretty. This is such a pretty box. Oh, shucky ducky. So that is the fragrance. It's so pretty. Look at that. And it says luxury fragrance redefined. So I'm gonna tell you guys what the notes are because I'm gonna have my Parfumo app right on hand. Everything they was having me smell, I was like, hold on, let me see what the reviews are on these. It was created in 2024. It is a fruity sweet. The longevity is above average. You know that I love that. It's also creamy, so it has cherry, pepper, oud, frankincense, moss, benzoin, cistus, cypriol, lactone. You definitely smell the cherry when she sprayed it, but it wasn't like a lost cherry to me. And I do not have Tom Ford lost cherry. I did not like it. Ironically, I love Tom Ford bitter peach and nobody likes it, but I am a peach girl, so bias. It definitely kind of airs in the fruity, sweet, and a little of the gourmand as well. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I really got from it was creamy. Dry down was very creamy. Durability is an 8.1 out of 10, which is great. The sillage is a 7.9, so it's a strong scent. The bottle is beautiful, scent 8 out of 10. But yes, girl, this is her. I love the little like pink around there. This is when you open her. So this was my last little gift from Neiman's for a while until God opens a new door. Yes, it is what it is. I don't regret anything. I'm grateful for everything. I'm telling you, the gift card was actually a surprise, honestly. Usually when you buy stuff, their promotions come 8 weeks or so later, sometimes longer. And so I forgot all about it. So when the gift card came in, I was like, oh, this is a sign to go treat myself. The Lord knew I was gonna need a treat this week. So I treated myself to some new perfume. But girl, it is literally 12:15 in the afternoon and I have roughly 2.5 hours before I have to leave and go pick up the girls. So I want to see if I can get as many body butters done as possible because that's the only thing that's left to do is the body butters. When my son gets home, I'm gonna have him set up all the boxes and then I'm gonna tell my husband when he gets home tonight, come on, let's get this stuff in and out. We can drop it off tomorrow. So that is the plan for right now. I'm about to watch The Gilded Age because I saw a lot of stuff on Threads talking about it. I had never seen or heard of it before. I watched the first episode the other night, intrigued. I like it. I'm finna go watch it and see what it's talking about. So if you watched it, let me know your thoughts, all the good things. But that's what I'm about to go do for the remaining few hours. I think it's gonna take me a couple of hours to get this done, but I'm hoping that by 2:45 I am done. And so all that's left to do is to pack and stack. So let's go.
Learn yourself through me already. Getting what you needed, I guess. Yeah. So I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. It's all good, it's all good.
Sis, last night was a doozy. Your girl went outside, and I had not been outside since about 2012. For real. Since I found out I was pregnant with my son, I hadn't been outside. But my girlfriend got the confirmation that her divorce was finalized and she wanted to go outside. Her dad was in town, so we literally went and kicked it. Y'all, we had such a good time. We like bar hopped, I guess you could say, around the square. So we went to Sidecar Social. We went to this private club. We went to Soulbird. We wound up at Cowboy something. When I say we kicked it, so it is Saturday today. It's already been a long day. As you can see, I'm in the car. I had to do a Target pickup order because it's Ray's birthday today, which is Marca's daughter. So we have her birthday party to go to, and then my husband, he actually had to go to work late last night, early this morning. So he texted me and was like, can you take our son to his baseball practice? Which completely opposite directions, girl. I had to go to Allen, Texas, which is where we are right now. I just dropped my son off, and then we have to go to the south side of Dallas from here, but the party is at 1:30. So yeah, I did a Target pickup order. This bag is actually too small. I ordered a large. Marca asked for educational and leapfrog type stuff, so we got this here. It's 100 words book for her, and then she said that she loved unicorns, so I got this, and it has a unicorn inside of it, child. And then I got her some Scholastic sight words. So I think we're gonna have to go and get another bag. I have not eaten whatsoever. When I tell you I woke up at about 8:30, I ain't gonna say I was hungover, but I felt it. I felt, my whole body felt, girl, you stayed out till 1 o'clock in the morning thinking you grown. That's really what they gave. So today is gonna be an eventful day. We're gonna do the birthday party, and then I think that's gonna be the end of the week for me. It has been a long week. I start off the week thinking, ain't nothing gonna happen. I ain't doing nothing. What do I do with my life now? I feel like the week ain't stopped. It ain't stopped, girl. We need to head to this birthday party, and then we gonna wrap this vlog up, and I'm gonna see y'all next week. How old are you? Uh-oh. And she dipped on me. She straight up, she was like, done.